Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well again today, for I have something new for us to take a look at today. This is, you might know this one, Endless Legend, but 2. Yes, this is the new Endless Legend 2 that is currently in development by Amplitude Studios and being published by Hooded Horse. Slated release date as of right now into early access, if I remember right, September the 22nd of this year, 2025. Now, per usual, if this is something that catches your eye and you have not seen the first Endless Legend, then I will have you a Steam link down below in the description. So you can head on over to the Steam page and throw it on your wish list and maybe look into, well, just to give you a heads up, you can check out the original Endless Legend over there also. Very, very good quality game. And what are we in store for today? Well, this is a 4X turn-based, strategy sim. The bit of a twist on this one, you can kind of think, like a Civ style or, one of those style, but not with a lot of twists, a lot of different factions and a lot of different ways to play. Now, with the demo that we have a hold of right now, there are technically 2 races that we can be. The aspects, and I forget what the paladin-y kind of thing. Let's jump right in. And technically there's a 3rd, but we're not allowed to be it. We can play against it. So, new game, Kin of Sheridan. And you'll be able to create your own faction also. Now, it's I believe we'll see it in the next screen. The Necromages are here. We will be able to put them in the game with us. We cannot be them. That is not something we can do as of right now. But let's take a look. As with them, they are diplomatic. They can assimilate people in very easily, with their chorus. They like to use coral networks. Networks are grown from the coral spores. Using coral tiles hasten their movement and helps them collect dust, which is a form of currency, and improves diplomacy. They can make cities faster to build. All right, now we also have the Kin of Sheridan. They based, the Chosen is some of their. Let me go back to this. They've got the Chosen, they do Holy Commandments, and they have the Strength of Our Zeal. Now, they are very tanky, and I guess you could say, the more you fortify up with their Strength of Zeal, the more commandments you get, and also the more Chosen you get. And they're as you can see here, they are giant constructs, which is the backbone of their military. So you can kind of think metal style-ish golems, if that'd be one way to think of them. And they will help extend the range of our commandments. We're like, hey, this is what we do, this is what we preach, and what they do. But I've never really messed with, it's been a long time. I mean, a long time since I've played Endless Legend. So you might as well just say anything I remember probably is just the faintest of memory. So yeah, I don't really remember the aspects if they were in there or not. I have to go check. But I kind of like this coral network idea. Now, we will pick them. Yeah, there's the necrophage. We're going to let hold on. We might add a slot. Aspects. Okay, trash them. There's going to be one of all of us here. And I don't think I can't click on them to learn it. Or at least show you what they can do. But let's jump right in and let's get going.
There is peace if all things are in balance. metal and mineral, sky and sea, the bound and the unbound. This harmony murmurs through the air, ripples through the oceans. It is the song of Sayada that we alone can hear. A symphony shared by every being, living or unliving, growing richer until it is ruined by one false note, one crashing dissonance. From discord, only disorder, conflict, and destruction will follow. We must deny this cacophony, sway the strangers of this world, and impose a greater harmony.
And I do apologize. I know the voices will be a little bit low in here. I've cranked that puppy up all the way. We're at 100%. That's the best I can do as of right now. All right. Subjects of the illuminated realm, join me. The dieback is behind us. The aspects are recovering. And the vast oceans of Sadia beckon to us. We shall seed the coral once more, building an empire to soothe the agonies of Sadia. The harmonies of our course will drown out the cacophony of chaos. Let us begin our legend. Yes. All right, let me fill on out. Time to explore. Choose the best location to found your first city. The city will receive a prepared settlement bonus for each turn you spend exploring. So it's one of those, it's not going to punish us for taking a little looky-loos. Daughters of the Boar. All right. So yeah, let me get y'all to, all right, so, ooh. Man, we're like sandwiched right between two, aren't we? Yeah, we'll just. Oh, I thought, you just didn't want me in it because I still had movement. That's perfectly reasonable. More? I mean, this isn't bad. Yeah, I know, I'm looking. Represent the harmony of the illuminated realm. I hope we learn from each other. Let's see, we got anything interesting?
The innumerable, representative of the aspect.
Rations, empire attitudes, yeah. You wanna?
And we fight for Sayada's balance.
No, not really. All right. We'll just end the turn. That. No, I don't want to attack. Thank you. This isn't too bad there. Geez, we got more over here. Ooh, all right. I kind of like what I'm seeing right here. Let's see. You like it right in there? Yeah, so I get 13 food there, but for one food, I get a lot of other stuff, so I think we'll go there. There we go. All right, district construction. Districts are essential to the city's development and specialization over time. They must be built on foundation tiles. If needed, you can click on the districts tab to highlight all the tiles on which you can build a district. Okay. Let's start off. That's got a lot of stuff over there. We're not hurting on that. Let's go here. All right. Let's see. Influence and foundations provide the city districts. Influence is stockpiled at the empire level. This resources is key for diplomacy with other empires. All right. All that. Just see. Don't have enough. Elation scrubs. All right. Whoop, I didn't mean to double click. All right. Yeah, you're going to get me that. Move them around to speed up how we do. All right. Nope, nope, stop. Whoop. Keep, 20 turns. That's okay. And your, let's see, requires a workshop. Farm that. Forum. All right. That's fine. You're not getting anything. You're going to get that. All right, buddy. All right. Units is a hero, a very unique unit and critical asset in battle. Heroes can equip different weapons or items you may loot. Moreover, when leveling up heroes, they gain hero points to spend to unlock unique skills. Ultimately, heroes cannot die, but can be wounded for a few turns when they are defeated. Gotcha. All right. All your heroes will be listed here. Accessing new technological arrows will give you more heroes to recruit. We can you to consult you. It's your background, your traits, your charismatic, blue skin thinker. You don't have a nemesis yet. You have a friend? Nope. Companion? No, not to level 5. You're ranged 1, 2, and you have a scoped shot. Okay. Ending quest needs a choice. Let's see. Illuminated realm of the aspects is at its lowest ebb for centuries, devastated and desperate. Several months ago, the web of coral that stretched across the island and into the seas beyond experienced a dieback, the likes of which had never been witnessed. Reefs withered and blackened. Only a pitiful handful of coral shells remain. The chorus. The shared mind where all aspects came together and thought, trophied as well. Good news, Plero. Against all odds, we survive. Reefborn has been built anew. Is a shadow of itself, and our once mighty course is but a discordant whisper. We lost many in the dieback, that is true, but a handful of us persist, and we will rebuild the chorus as well. Were we complacent, my friend? We called it the Illuminated Realm. A land of plenty and bliss, but we were blind to the coming ruin. Good question, of course, but they can wait. And remember, you have barely donned the robes of office. Power laid in others' hands, so stop feeling guilty. Thank you, Critlin. You're right. I look back in pity, not ahead in hope. I forget the balance, the harmony. What do you recommend with your experience? Everything begins with coral. We must grow new fields immediately and find new varieties immune to the blight. We are not yet saved. Of course, it is the first step to the greater chorus and greater harmony. Let us move. All right. Use an action to build a coral spore 2 times with one of your armies. Let's see. Plus 10 approval on Reefborn. All right, begin the quest. Okay, what else we got? Idle army can be given order. Oh, research. Let's get some research. All right, what do we got here? Voice of the Masses unlocks district forum scribe slot. Let's see. Asceticism unlocks 1 protectorate slot. Plus 5 additional defense when defending on units. Civil Order unlocks improvement. Traveler's Shrine. And we have got fencing. Or at least that's what they're, let's see, improves the rewards for curiosities. Lost district, bridges and dams, scavenging, stone walls, the workshop, which would be kind of nice, and currency. I mean, oh, you're completed. Hold on. All right, so let's get you. Then we'll go from there. So we've got that. Will a coral spot that will generate coral. Dust cost will increase for a structure you already own with a coral growth capacity. Consume all movement. Spending dust, your aspects army can create a coral spot in a territory provided you don't already own a coral spore. Camp or city within. Wait. By spending dust, your aspect army can create a coral spore in a territory providing you don't already own one. All right. Once built, a coral spore will start expanding coral over time. However, keep in mind that coral spores are vulnerable to enemy armies who might attempt to destroy them. Finally, if you wish to claim a territory, note that building a coral spore is always a precursor to creation of a camp. Be sure to place your coral spores wisely. All right, so you, I want you here. All right, workshop is researched. Look at the invulnerable AIs proposing a non-aggression pack. All right, so we can remove a forest and make works. Open the text screen. Yep, knowledge. We've got that. So we got some science there. All right, so we got that. Whoop. Kind of like having that. I think we're going to get the currency though. Bridges would be nice. Yeah, we'll get that. Ah, there you are. Why don't we go right there with you? All right. Non-aggression pact. I agree to that.
Well done.
Public opinion of one empire towards another one fluctuates with the diplomatic situation actions, like being at war or signing a peace treaty, but also with actions taken directly on the map, like crossing a border or attacking a common enemy, etc., etc. Your empire's public opinion towards the other empires directly impacts the influence cost of all your diplomatic actions. A high diplomatic opinion reduces the cost of beneficial actions, increased cost of hostile actions towards the other empire, while a low one does the opposite. So at least everybody kind of liked that. So we got all that. Let's see, you're going there. We got 9 turns on you. There we go. Now we got that running there to get that going. And yeah. All right. So we got currency. Good to go. Maybe I shouldn't put you there. That's fine. No, no, what do you know? No. Why are we? I don't want to fight. All right. Yeah, I don't want to fight them. I just wanted to move over here so that way I could get a thingy down. Fine. All right, so you've got that down and growing. Yeah, you go back there. We'll just let the heroes handle this. Ooh, we got new people. All right. Population. All right, so you got one here. Yeah. You know, let's get... Could use some more. Yeah, let me do that. We'll get the scribes later. All right. Note that unlike districts, improvements can only be built once per city and won't be visibly representing your cities. Before making your choice, you can mouse over the improvements. All right. Yeah, let's put that there. Enter. What? Go put you on. I'm gonna put you on auto explore. Yeah, you go find stuff for me. Go see what all's out there. Go find those necrophages. Spores planted. The first shoots of coral cracked through the soil. Healthy and radiant. A beautiful sight, I must say. One that makes old circuits hum. And no sign of disease. None. Relax, Plero. Our new variety appears to be immune. So far to the blight. Soon the chorus will sing again. I'm happy to hear that, friend, but it troubles me that we are no closer to fathoming the cause of the blight. All right, rewards. We got plus 10 there. Approval there. Core remains healthy. We must take advantage of this time, Plero. Not waste its potential. But many things weigh upon us. Construction, defense, research. We are so weak. Should we prioritize alliances or impress with might? Research other corals or slow down, Plero. Breathe. Yes. Harmony and balance. Harmony and balance. Harmony and balance. Good. Ever since the chorus failed, I've been anxious. I never realized how much that constant roar soothed me. None of us did, and you weren't named Pleragira? The innumerable for nothing. Nobody could better decipher the chorus. Now, one thing at a time. Starting with a coral, desperation drives us to protect it, improve it, build 3 foundations in Reefborn. We'll gain a envoy. Combat abilities, skills, aware, defensive. Ooh, I like that. All right. Now do these evolving coral spores. By spending influence, evolve your coral spores into a camp in order to claim the territory. Note that like coral spores, aspects camps also have the ability to generate coral. I need 60 influence. I've got, what, 100 and something? They don't look friendly. They don't look friendly at all. No wonder. Oh, what do we got? Reminders, idle army. Yeah, I know. I haven't decided what to do with him yet. Our population. All right. And we're not generating any of the other. Right, yeah. 7 a turn. We could up you to more, but I'd rather get. You know, I'd almost rather crank out the citizens in all fairness. Let's see, 4 turns there. What if I go, hold on. Back to here. 2 turns. 11 turns there. Let's evolve it. Turn this coral spore into a camp, claim the territory. Created camp will retain the ability to regenerate coral. Okay. You have claimed this territory by founding a camp. With enough influence, you can either attach it to a nearby city's territory or evolve it into an autonomous city to manage. However, before creating more cities, be aware of your empire city cap. All right, so I have 3. Your city cap determines how many cities you can establish without suffering from additional approval malice of the empire scale. Okay. Population bonus. Council seat unlocked to reach the first monsoon. All right. Five health regenerated on units if coral. Plus 10 public opinion due to neighbors. Plus -3 vision range on districts. Oh. That's 50% on influence cost when building a foundational tile with coral. All right. Poultry education. +1 scribe slot on capitals. All right. Are you all right? So you're 120. They have no population. All right. All right. So now we've got lab and curation. Improves the reward from curiosities. All right. Okay, so you backed off. We'll still send you to there. Since you're the one that's... At some point you may have sterile tiles in your territory like barren, devouring land, or sand tiles that grant no terrain resources. The restore landscaping action will help you only a few turns to make these tiles fertile again. All right. So we can use this to kind of terraform. Okay. Idle research. I know. I was getting to that. Why are you glowing? I've got you. Okay. All right. So keystones. Notifications on capitals. That sound kind of nice. Let's get that. That would be number 6, 7. You want these two? I can't blame you on these. All right. Now you want... Oh, yeah. That's... All right, so you don't think I should have civil order? You know what? That's fine. Whoop. I like the lightning. Oh, it's even spreading into here. Look at our money going. Right. Oh, is this done? Oh, nice. It's very nice. All right. All right, so you're pretty good at food, so we could get another one of those. Level up one surrounded by 4 districts, level 1. Right there. I would like... really like more science in all honesty. What's... Minor faction discovered where? Ah, okay. What is... That looks like a two-headed. Well, one's a unicorn, one's a horse head. This map is so nice looking. All right. Now, am I forgetting something? Vector available. No protectorate agreements with minor factions. Steps a protectorate over an available minor faction and unique effects. And all right. But across your empire, if we get them +1 intuition per pacified villages under protectorate on heroes. +1 might per pacified village under protectorate. All right. Gotcha. So I guess, okay, so that's them. I guess because this hasn't reached anything yet. Okay. And just before I go, double checking population. All right, so we got that and that. We've got 28 turns, 9 turns for that, which will shoot that up. 19 turns. What is this? Ah, okay. Solus population available. I want to see. The Solus can now flourish in your cities. All right. So you're pacified. Giant orchids? You know, let's see. Overgrown, Belfast, multiple tile. All right, let's see how this combat works. Oh, because you battle with hero possession active skill, most held by heroes. All right. Oh, what did I do? That's fine. Ooh. Let's, maybe we should. Ooh. They're out of here. He's a hero. He's getting his butt kicked. All right. He'll be back and in greater number. Swarm you. I would like one of those. Couple of those. Let's get some combat units going. What? Oh. Retreat. Yay, population gain. Could do that, which would be nice for this, however. Take 2 turns off of there. Let's see. You've got 7 turns. All right. So what if I put you there? So I get 2 turns off of here, which should help the influence and get the rest of this stuff go. That's fine. Oh my God. Are those griffins? Those are griffins. All right. And you're a little trapped, buddy. Yeah, you better run. Yeah, look at it spread. Wait, what do you do? Hey. Did you know that it's possible to use the construction queue to convert your industry into influence if needed? No, I didn't actually know that. What do we... All right. Our forces in the field require my advice. Cretan, the practitioner? So, our forces discovered a grim scene while crossing verdant lands. A necrophage grave. Shallow. Messy. And they want to do what? Some wish to give the fallen a proper burial. Others wish to strip the corpses. That's one delegation. We should all fallen should be honored. Sure, the fallen necro gets their own burial. Make sure Sadia knows how the aspects respect the dead. You're gonna go there. Yay, the hero's up. Where are you? Back over here? Yeah, so you're 80, so they did do the thing here. I don't like that. Oh, I wanted that, you... Oh, you Ooh. You need to quit that. You're just um, you're being obnoxious. Let's see. Here, no. All right, so you're the only one I can have. All right. Whoop. I've got a new available slot. That's great. All right, the dieback has made us cautious. We must learn to live with less. Ray, inner focus, acknowledge. All right, our victory conditions. Conquest, we gotta beat them. Score victory. All right. You and you're going good. You'll be available in a turn. Yep, that's my territory. I'm not going to let you do it. +2 defense per pacified village under protectorate on units. I'll assimilate that. No, you can fall. Oh, we lost them. I want to get more stuff for him, but too bad there's not a. Yeah, just assume a guard stance for.
Rain clouds darken the sky's aspects, while rifts scar the lands. The balance between life and death is at stake.
Whoop. Council seat unlocked. All right. You can freely appoint, revoke, and move councilors between seats. The councils will be locked again at the end of the current turn. Select a seat to appoint a councilor for either your empire's notables or your heroes. Influence, food on capitals. Spoils, battle spoils. Let's get there. And I don't think we really need food, but I really don't need the spoils at the moment. Now let's get more food. We're good there. Um, as much as I want that influence and the science, you're not taking off anything. Six. Yes, that's not really helping anything. And that's going to help me knock through these fairly quick. Let me do that. Play with you. We've got that. We got that. You're still 172. I want to go down here and get more coral, but there we go. And that's going to get, let's see, laboratory up. That's only one a turn. I'm not so sure. Once we remain between. All right, so let me. All right, so we got the keep and the reinforced walls. Nice. So you like all the choices. Unlocks bridges and building a dam. Or I could get city approval. Let me get the city approval. That looks concerning. That sounds concerning too. Okay, water level dropped. Let's get a first deposit of luxury deposit. All right, so what are we? Glass steel. All right. let's see. How are we doing here? Have you on a few turns? All right, so we're getting ready to start pumping out. Not you. Is it you? All right, excellent. This is the way to restore balance. You have not trespassed on their territories for a long time. Ah, okay. You're happy because I haven't gone into your territory. However, I do... not you. Oh, wait, hold on. No. I need to... feel a spark of hope, Lero. The course will be renewed. Done well, but we are far from safe. Come, we should enjoy our victories, even if they are small ones. Several were inspiring enough to offer themselves as fighters. Our forces are stronger than ever. Yay. All right. All right, what is happening to this world, my friend? The dieback, our chorus, our harmony. We're living on a doomed world. We're here to deal with the present, Plero, not predict the future. All I know is that we must persist, no matter what the world throws at us. Well said. In fact, we must get to know this world better than we do, or thought we did. Exactly. There are many lesser nations on these lands. It may be worth communicating with them and seeing what they may know. Pacify 2. Yeah, technically I've already done that. Oh, you're not going to count. Okay. All right, so we got that. Here, I want you in there with him. So I can hold one more. What do we got going? Can we? Let's do that. All right, so we got all that rolling. How are we? All right, score. I'm barely in the lead. All right, so let's see. We could do... You? Yeah. You're good for science. I think I could use some more. Well, we got plenty of food, don't we? Could always use more money. A communal. Good news, Plero. We've made significant inroads with Stians who aren't our major rivals. It's time to be... all beings are still... Sada. Understand that they too are part of the harmony. All right, so we got 200. There's other news, Lurgura. I will let Hilgram will explain. The old timer insists you hear this from him. So, what does my master statesman want to tell me? Keep your wits about you. Of course. My lord, during the recent missions we came across, how do I explain this? An aspect wandering the uncharted lands. After the storms and the dieback and the starfall, it is hardly surprising that some wander lost or in doubt. I would agree, except that this aspect, Xenos, is not in the chorus. We found them with our eyes, not our minds, my lord. How could this be? One of our number caught off from the chorus? Another clan, then? A different chorus? I must speak with him. Of course, my lord. Be aware, though, Xenos remembers nothing except their name. They could be dangerous. I'll have the guards bring them. Thank you, my lord. I dared to ask to see you, though you do not know me, nor I you. You're welcome to the harmony, though I confess this is hard to process, to digest. You stand here, yet not a whisper of your thought echoes in the chorus. Who are you, Xenos? You start with the most difficult question. I do not know who I am. I have only flashes of memories. Of noise and flames, stars exploding, screams in the chorus, but nothing is clear or substantial. I need help, my lord, to understand who I am and what happened. All right. Will you help Xenos? He will return you to the harmony. What would be the best way to bring out those lost memories? Excavate? So 2 laboratories or explore 20% of Sardia. Let's do that. We'll keep you here with Stia's finest philosophers can question examine you. Brilliant minds who I'm certain will discover who you really are. At your service. I do not know if they can come to understand me better than I understand myself, but I will cooperate in any way I can. Balance will be restored, I'm sure. Okay. All right, we got that, so that should count as 1. Have I fallen out of first? Yup. All right. We had 6 turns before we can get an archer. Can I just flat out buy you? No, I would like to, let's see. There we go. And we'll keep you in defense. You go into him. All right, so you're maxed out. Let's go have some talks. Let's go there. Just with a question. Ligor the Innumerable, you wanted to speak with me? That's right, Counselor Polemophon the Steadfast. Tell me, what do you think of Reefborn? Reefborn? Well, it's a noble settlement worthy of our noble empire with a noble past. I'm more interested in the city's current mood. The citizens seem glum. The counselors should know why. Glum, of course, very glum. Ligoria the Innumerable. Only Windbones passed away just a few evenings ago. They were sort of a local legend, you know? Famously prickly, but really beloved by all. The loss of this old Windbones has spirited the population of an entire settlement. Everyone had a tale of old Windbones. Quite a character. Such a loss. And what do you propose we do to put an end to this trouble? and Fawn, the Steadfast. They say time heals all wounds. Though, if you'd like something quicker, we could organize a memorial for old Windbones in Reefborn. It'll cost you, but the citizens will appreciate it. Or we could give them a new hometown hero to look up to. At the town's best thinkers working on a plan for replacing old Windbones in the hearts of the everyday folk. Or you could raise labor requirements for Reefborn. Keep everyone so busy they won't have time to mourn old Windbones anymore. Temporary measure, likely to be little loved. Yeah. Approval goes up. We lose science. Yeah, let's just pay for commemorate. I do not know this old Windbones, but if he was respected as you say, then a ceremony is in order. We will honor their memory. Be a small price to pay for the citizens' happiness. Plegoria the Innumerable. All right, so in a few turns, we grow. That. Oh, yeah, we can't do that there. No. What are you? Merchant. Communal. All right. So we've got traveler shrines and that. All right. Years of toil are unlocked, offering new tech to research and new era effects. Would you back off and let me, okay. All right, so we still could research from here. All right. So we just needed that. All right. What's over here? Persuasion unlocks diplomatic ability, force a treaty. Foreign affairs, diplomats, mats, seed bank, creeds, common rights, shock tactics, oral amplifier. How to watch the harmony and maintain the balance. That sounds fun. Geology unlocks through rewild landscaping, actually increase yields of single bid sea tiles and restoration. Material science, better science. Dramatic laboratories. That's 25% precision, or plus 25%, not minus. Precision for season predictability. Markets. Okay. Stylistics improvements, the listless sphere. So, okay. Money. Collective will. Like coral amplifiers, markets, material science, and persuasion. I kind of like this coral amplifier. You suggest anything? Me getting the bridges or anything? No? All right. I guess maybe that then that.
For both of us. For your consideration.
Wait, that. Oh. All right. Official discoveries. I wish I knew what they had. Nah,
Unsatisfactory.
I don't care. You revoked your territory issues. I don't want to hear it. Attached to a city. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Gotcha. All right. Improvements. What is this? Traveler Shrine. That sounds great. See anything that stands out other than that spot? Um. There is. I'm confused. Okay, so that's just going like that. All right. So you. New heroes. All right. You're all level 2. I like it. Field scientist, numerologist, boot camp tyrant, warrior, archer, defender, warrior. Oh, we can inspect. All right. Friend, companion, skill tree. That's what. Ooh. Oh, you look awesome. Yes, all right. Close. Recruit. That's who I want. You right there. Yeah. Taking active skill. Wait. All right. So when defending, gain shield. Has 10% max health to non-hero units. I like that. Adds defense to you. When in battle against 15%. Ooh, I like that. You'd level quicker. Let's do that. I like that a lot. All right. Let's move you over here. That just looks awesome. All right, so I got to get you some friends. We can go over here. Man, when this coral spreads, it does a lot of speeding up. I like that. All right. So you'll handle that. There's one. All right. What is this? Oh, well, you go join. You just sit there and defend the city. Yes. So we got you. It's here. Yeah, I'll need to get here. I'd like to get them assimilated. All right. I'd like to watch. Y'all just ran right in. All right. Oh, so they got attacks of opportunity. Nice. All right. So he did die. Knowledge. Hero wounded. All right. So what I'm hearing is this army needs to come join him. No, not to there. All right, quit that. You go to there. What is that? I like that. I'd like to get you. Where the tide falls is seas submerge this land, and the smell of seaweed and brine is still strong. A strange traveler garbed in blue and gold prostrates herself on the sand, seemingly in supplication to the beach. Tentacled monstrosity, it twitches. Your soldiers approach. Doesn't look too bad. Stay back. What are you hiding? Stay back, I said. Give it space. Now tell me, what is that thing? It doesn't look natural. Enough. You insult something magnificent that you don't understand. And why does it glitter? Is that dust? Help me. It needs to be returned to the oceans. Falling seas have left it stranded. Why do you care? Who are you? I am Moria Kupus, priestess of the gods that were and will be. Now, time is of the essence. Will you help me or not? What is this? Titanium? Yeah, we'll help. Better alive in the seas than dead on the land, I guess. Soldiers, prepare a stretcher for the creature. You have my gratitude. Sidia will not forget this kindness. As to more material expressions of thanks, I know where you can find mineral riches. Nice. All right, so that. Get in there. Go. So can we... All right, so nothing's touching you, so that can't be... Yeah. At least everyone seems to be happy. Or... Okay, so everybody's still working. That's good. I need to get a lot more prep work. Little army. All right. So this would have what been better here then? Maybe? What is that? That looks cool. Thing looks so nice. Nice. All right. So what are you? Merchant's house? Oh, we just pay for that. What are you? Laboratory 520. No, well, that's fine. No, we need... That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. Start getting that spread out. sure. I could go see what's down there. How are we looking in victory? Are we back up there yet? No. Whatever this is still pulling ahead. We could get another. Yeah. Here. Unit. Cavalry. I'd like to get another ranged. No, don't. And technically, we could take you and attach. Additional territories can be attached to this city. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was here. No. All right, so I could come down here and make that a city? Yeah, I don't think anything's going to really fight you at the moment. Districts, units, improvements. Here? You really need food badly. There we go. It's not great, but at least you're not starving. You don't even think about it, punks. No, 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 no. You're going to here. You've got a free slot. Don't you give me that. Roller? Oh, okay. Purveyor. Also different. Ooh, new one of those. New one of those. Okay. Hmm. Garrisons are always nice, but getting researched faster is... Now that's always kind of nice, too. Did we pull ahead? Yeah, just by... Well, we actually pulled ahead pretty well, didn't we? What? I can specialize you? All right, I'd love to. You can either be a crawler or a surveyor. Let's see. Swarm, unaware. Oh, okay. When defending applies vulnerable to adjacent enemy. Right, so you both have that. You both have that. You both have this. You both have this. So you lose defense expert. Oh, you could even go up more. Wow. All right. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Scrapper. And then I want you in that. We'll get one of each of y'all. Imbalance, doesn't it burden you? Okay. Know about the strategic resources. I almost thought that was a cave at first. But the coral just spreading everywhere. Great. There we go. And we could come down here or up here. Yeah, let's just go up here.
For your consideration. Well done.
Okay. I'm doing it because I wanted the money. I'm not going to lie. I want to get into a fight with our big boys here. So we take you, evolve into a camp. Can't attach that because we don't have enough, but that'll start spreading more. Nope. Bow of the Chieftain found. Stinger. You lose range 3. you get ranged 4. You have that. So your ranged goes up. Or when attacking a unit adjacent to friendly units, the damage goes up. Okay. Plaques. And an abandoned site. 40 dust started a world quest. You don't say. Army has caught a great mounds of... Would you stop? Alright. Masses of dead bodies who were dumped unceremoniously. Wait, is it another one of those? Alright. So you want me to find a burial ground? I see. Alright, well, this is like this. I'd like to see some more, but I like the coral. I definitely need to be more into spring. What is that? Little hippo is having fun. I wonder what kind of buff this would give. Plus 5% critical per pacified village under protectorate on unit. Then is the... I don't see the griffins down here. So that was just a random unit. Yeah, have to be very picky about these, and you want a lot, but you definitely want to be careful. I like the upped damage. All right, well, I think that's I'm gonna call it right there because this has been a long one, but I like this. I enjoyed the original one immensely. I've played a lot of the Endless games. Endless Space. I think there was Endless Dungeon too, wasn't there? Man, it's been so long. Wait, the story so far? Oh, so there's other major people we can... All right. Well, the mystery unfolds. Unfortunately, we are not privy to it yet because I'm sure if we keep going, it's not all here yet. This is just a little slice of the early access to come. So we'll keep an eye on this, I'm sure. I love a good strategy, especially with this. Too bad, I guess I don't have to run them diplomatically, but it sure would make it fun to spread the coral so I can see. And if you can move your army around efficiently, well, that helps a lot. So until next time, I hope you have a good day. Good afternoon, whichever the case might be. But until then, I shall see you all on the flip side.